All right, excellent. I'm going to fill this chest back up. Now we need to make coarse dirt, which is just dirt and gravel put together. We got enough gravel for that. I don't think you need the crafting table for this. Hey guys, welcome back to the Broken Plateau. Got some beautiful colors in our chest. Today we are still going to be working on the wall. I'm working on restocking this chest. This, of course, our primary colors for this wall. It's going to be brown terracotta, brown concrete powder, and of course, coursed dirt. Now, I have the dirt, but concrete powder and coarse dirt both require one thing, and that's gravel. Now, I have enough sand, which is going to be used for concrete powder, but as you can see, our gravel has again run out. Of course, it being a component used for two different things makes it very, very in demand. Of course, the dye, I don't know if I should expand dye production. That might be a good idea. Now that I think about it. Just in case. I have been getting dye, but at the rate I'm using it, I probably should add another row in. So let's get some jungle logs here. We can add another. No. I want an extra. 2 blocks apart will work better. There we are. We got those jungle logs sorted out. And then we'll get cocoa beans. These actually grow fairly fast. I mean, there could be a way to like automate them where you use water and you basically just set up something to like dispense, like a dispenser. Dispense the water over it and knocks them out, and then you replant them. There's no way, I don't think there's a way to make it completely automatic, but there we go. That'll take care of that. At least gives us, hopefully keep up with the demand for the dye. Now, I was over at Greenlight's Gold Farm. I think it might have been yesterday. And look, I only AFK'd for like maybe a half an hour, maybe a little more. But look, I already have 2 full blocks. I mean, blocks of gold. I mean, if we were to make this into stacks, it would be insane. Actually, I probably will make them in stacks since we got enough to fill this entire chest, I believe, with these. I'm going to put this little nugget over here. Now, if you've seen my other videos, you know what I'm going to do, but for the sake of this being a standalone video, what we're going to do is we're going to go and barter with the piglins at Greenlight's Piglin Farm. Well, so we didn't quite have enough, but almost entire shulker box of gold ingots. That's pretty sick. Boop. So we've got this gold shulker box going on. We'll put these 2 back. So we're going to head over there. I also want, now I'll take these shulker boxes out. 1, 2, 3. Where is my other shulker box? I'm down 1 shulker box and I can't remember where I put it. we'll have to find it later. It is kind of annoying to lose a shulker box, but it's not the first time I've done something like that. It's actually quite common for me to misplace shulker boxes. So we'll take these shulker boxes and we'll go to the end. Thought if anything they'd be over here. Not in here. Hopper. All right. Anyway, let's go. To the end, so we can get some bartering done. Oh, I need to fill that hole. I've been curious to wonder whether flying over to Greenlight Space and taking his portal here would be faster than going through my portal and then climbing up this ladder. I haven't tested it out yet to see which one's actually faster. But we've got... So we got a shulker box. Got the gold ingots. So we can put these in. The chest. Now one of the other things I need to do here. Guess we might as well put them all in. Is these chests get really full of junk. Really easy. So I was hoping to clean these out. Like we could put the blackstone. Let's get this machine going while I do that. So we can start this trading. We can move all the blackstone over here, which is a nice building block. Soul sand, another common one. I'll put that in here. Not as desirable as a building block, but useful. Of course, I always like to get the obsidian. It's kind of hard to farm. Crying obsidian. You can, I don't know if you can farm it. Got a bunch of potions, which take up a ton of room in inventory. Of course, these spectral arrows. Another very common trade that I'd like to get rid of. Move it to another location. Lots of leather, too. Which, I mean, useful material. Not as useful for me now that I'm not making a million books. But it is very useful in the beginning. It's like we can do something like this. Let me load this up so I'm using less so we can, fill this up with materials. I'm going to bring it down to the nether hub, kind of fill that up with stuff so you can have honestly, I kind of just want to get rid of the soul speed 1s. I mean, that's not going to do much good. Do want soul speed 1, you could have like 2 or 3, You can combine them to make a higher speed book. But again, you'd rather just combine 2 2s and get a 3 than, say, combine like a 1, 2 1s to get a 2, and then 2, or you have to combine, like, I guess 4 speed 1s. You gotta make 2 2s out of 1s, and then combine those 2 2s together to get a 3. Sorry, I was just drinking some coffee. While we move over here. So, we'll set this guy down. Hopefully the leather isn't full. No, it's not. Very good. Alright, we got our little spectral arrows here. That's filling up nicely. So if anybody needs spectral arrows, we got this chest full of splash potions. Oh, we got soul sand. Another one there. You could always put water bottles. They're not... I wouldn't say they're the most useful thing, but it's kind of nice not to have to worry about filling it and filling them. And of course the bottles take glass, which can be an annoying material to farm. Look at that. I hope I'm not far enough away from the thing that it stops working. That might defeat the purpose. Let's see. Do we have a thing for these boots? These iron boots. Let's see. No, I don't think so. I guess this is just a general diamond armor type of There we are. Now, do we have a thing for enchanted books? We'll survey. Looks like no. Actually, I'll put it next to the armor. It's kind of sad that I don't think there's really any, like, quick way to make a ladder up here, like a quick transportation. Because you can't use water. So, a lot of options as far as, like, vertical travel are limited. You can see this has already been filling up. Of course, one of the main things we want / need is the gravel. Gravel trades are pretty common, so you get quite a lot of. As you can see, the blackstone. We'll probably fill this up before we do anything else. Very common trade. Not on that one. There we go. Always love to see the gravel. As you can see, just look at the amount of soul speed. Boots we end up getting. A lot of stuff. I don't know why it stacks like this either. It's so random. I like how it does this. Like, why fill that with obsidian when there's another obsidian right there? I guess it must check for the very first in a row to see if there's something. If not, if it can reach, or if it can put something in an empty slot, it'll prioritize it over something that's in another area. so much of this stuff ends up getting filled with water bottles and these potions. Take up so much inventory space. Soul speed 3. We don't need soul speed 1 boots. Those can despawn. I actually already put like some stuff here. Soul speed. More soul speed 1 boots. Gross. Soul speed 3. We will throw you into the inventory here. Always like giving the nether brick too. Very nice trade. And a string. Also useful. Ender pearls not so much now that we have the ender farm, but you know, it is what it is. Iron nuggets. Again, iron. One of the most useful materials in the game. I thought there was a rare chance with this that you could get a netherite hoe. But I don't think they may have changed that. Yeah, they definitely did. The most common thing there to get the blackstone, the gravel, nether bricks, some obsidian, or the fire charges. The rarest thing to get is the enchanted books. So I think the netherite hoe might have just been something that was moved in a snapshot. It's too powerful. Having renewable quartz is also nothing to scoff at. So we're already up to... No. This is producing some stuff while we're here. Got 5 stacks of gravel. Not bad, not bad. Among with other useful materials. All I had to do was stand still. That's the best part. Very low effort for very good gains. Let's see, soul speed 2, soul speed 2. Yes, that's fine. I'll run those things over again. One key that I like to do is use ender pearls to get down. If I threw it right, it would only take 1, but there we are. Fill this up. Fire potions are super useful if you're doing any sort of exploring your project in the nether. So having these available is really good. Do not sleep on... why'd I have this? Do not sleep on the fire resistance potions. So this is a definitely a useful thing to have here. Alright, so put the enchanted arrows here. We'll put the water bottles over here, ready to be made into potions. Ooh, I love this sort of, just looks pretty in the chest. If you know what I'm saying. Got some sweet Soul Speed 3 boots here. A Soul Speed 3 enchantment. Definitely want, oh, another Soul Speed 3. Very nice. Requires a bit of setup to be useful, unfortunately. Unless you just happen to come across a Soul Sand Valley. The new enchantment, which I think is actually going to be on pants, is going to be the Sneak enchantment. Which doesn't make that much sense on pants, but I can definitely understand why they did it, since pants have no unique enchantments. It makes more sense to have at least something that you can put on your pants to make them more useful. And of course, the boot slot was already super loaded. You got Frostwalker, you have Depth Strider, which I actually don't have Depth Strider on the, no wait, Depth Strider is, no, it's boots. I actually haven't put it on these boots, but you can already see it's got Feather Falling, you got Depth Strider, Frostwalker. Having a third one, which Sneak would have been better than either of those. Now that I think about it, we'll have to put Depth Strider on my boots. But we got this. We got Respiration on my other ones. I think I'll probably just move the gravel into this one. And just use the other empty one as a transport for junk material. Or slightly less useful material, I should say. It's not junk. I like ender pearls myself. The gold, or the iron nuggets, I should say, I am keeping for myself. As iron is always useful. Ooh, another Soul Speed 3. The nether bricks are going to come in handy when I do more of my interior design. As I definitely need more. More gravel, more gravel. You need something to do, you know. When you're playing, you need something to do. Now, I thought since this chest was empty, it was almost done, but look at this and it's completely full. And the hopper still has stuff in it. So it's going to take a little more time for this to get done. That's nice. I want to see plenty of gravel in here. That's what we came for. That's the ultimate goal, is the gravel. Of course, we're stacking up riches while we're here. I'm getting emeralds. There's some zombie flesh left over from the farm that I'm busy turning in. Might as well while I'm waiting for this to get done. Get this stuff turned in. And I hate when I double click and put one of the stuff that I'm using into it. There we go. Ooh. I'm not sure how you do that with the elytra, by the way. There's sometimes when you can just time that jump right where it's just like, and like you can kind of soar. off of a jump. It's kind of crazy. Now, let's see. I think I'll just put the soul sand in here. It'll be here if I need it, rather than trying to find a spot in my base where I can transport this stuff out. That's always a pain. Alright. There we are. And this is looking very nice. I'll just throw these out. You don't need this many splash potions. I'd rather fill it with the regular fire resistance potions, which you can throw into, oh, you need some redstone. You can make them 8 minutes. Are set, ready to go. It's like a microwavable meal, but with fire protection instead. Just pop in some redstone into the brewery, and you're good. Yeah, all those were soul speed. 2 or higher. Put some soul speed 3 in here. Continue with the leather. Very useful. I hope Greenlight brings out more videos. I know he's going to said he was going to bring out more to use the farm, which I'm all for. I mean, these be ideally useful for newer players, but at the same time, it's kind of a, I don't know if you call it a paradox, but I mean, when you're newer, in some ways you kind of like want to learn how to do it yourself the first time around. That way you know how to get it. That would be better. So, in a way, it's almost for like players. I guess ideally a lot of using someone else's bases would be good for people that have already kind of done it. They know how to do it, and it's like, all right, I'd rather just save time and do something else instead. Of course, I wouldn't blame any player. Just like, oh, free stuff? Yeah, sure. I'll take that. I don't think there's any shame in making use of what's been given to you. Make some more iron ingots. Look at all this black stone. Alright, these fire resistance potions we are not going to use. Just toss them on the ground. Out of my sight. More gravel. Look at how we've already filled stuff up. Throw that in there. My inventory's getting full. Looks like they're finally done bartering. Let's see what we got. Did we get enough? Almost enough for an entire sugar box worth of gravel. Or maybe we got it. Nope, not quite. But still, it's plenty of gravel, and we got a ton of other useful materials. Alright, both these things are nice and clean. Now we can go and put it away, and we're good to go for now.